Hi, it's Alice. If walking into a party or a social event and talking to new people in English makes you nervous, this video is exactly for you. Here's my promise. By the end of this video, you'll be able to introduce yourself, start a conversation, and keep it going using only 6 phrases. No grammar rules, nothing to memorize, just 6. And here they are right now, so you know exactly what's coming. 1. Hi, I'm. 2. How do you know? 3. What do you do? 4. That's so interesting. Tell me more. 5. Have you tried? 6. It was really nice meeting you. That's the whole video. 6 phrases. Stick with me and I'll show you exactly when to use each one, with real examples from real situations. Now, before we start, let me say this. You really do not need more than these 6. These 6 phrases will carry you through almost any social event in English. That's not a shortcut. That's just the truth. Okay, let's go. Phrase 1. Hi, I'm. This is how you start. Simple, clean, confident. You walk up to someone standing alone near the drinks table. You smile and you say, "Hi, I'm Sarah." That's it. You've started. Or you're at a work event and someone sits down next to you. You turn to them and say, "Hi, I'm James. Nice to meet you." Easy. Maybe you're at a friend's birthday party and you don't know anyone in the room. You walk up to a small group and say, "Hi, I'm Mia. I'm a friend of Tom's." Perfect. You're in the conversation. Or imagine a networking event. Lots of people, a little formal. Someone catches your eye across the room. You walk over and say, "Hi, I'm David. Good to meet you." Done. You've introduced yourself. Say it with me now. Ready? Hi, I'm Alice. Say it. Hi, I'm Alice. One more time. Hi, I'm Alice. Put your own name in there and say it again out loud. That's your phrase 1. Phrase 2. How do you know? This is your first follow-up question. After you say hi, this keeps the conversation going immediately. So you've just said, "Hi, I'm Sarah," and the other person says their name. Now you ask, "How do you know Maya?" Maya is the host. Instantly, you have something to talk about. Or you're at a colleague's leaving party. You turn to someone and say, "Hi, I'm James. How do you know Chris?" Now you know if they're a coworker, an old friend, a neighbor. Great conversation starter. At a wedding, you might say, "Hi, I'm Mia. How do you know the couple?" Such a natural question. Everyone there has an answer. At a casual get-together, someone says, "Hi, I'm David." You reply, "Hi, I'm Alice. How do you know everyone here?" Works every single time. Say it with me. How do you know Maya? Say it. How do you know Maya? One more. How do you know Maya? Good. Now you have phrase 2. Phrase 3. What do you do? This is the classic small talk question. It means, what is your job? What do you do for work? It sounds simple, and it is, but it opens up a whole conversation. You've already said, "Hi, I'm Sarah," and "How do you know Tom?" Now the conversation is flowing. You smile and ask, "So, what do you do?" That little word, "so," at the start makes it feel very natural. Or maybe you're standing in line for food at the event. You've just met someone. You ask, "What do you do?" They say they're a teacher. Now you have so much to talk about. At a networking event, "What do you do?" is practically the first thing everyone asks. It's expected. It's normal. Don't be afraid of it. And here's a tip. After they answer, you can say, "Hi, I'm Mia," if you haven't already, and then ask, "What do you do?" It works in any order. Say it with me. What do you do? Say it. What do you do? One more time. What do you do? That's phrase 3. Phrase 4. That's so interesting. Tell me more. This is a beautiful phrase. It does 2 things at once. It shows the other person you are listening, and it asks them to keep talking. You don't have to think of a new question. You just say this. Someone just answered, "What do you do?" and said they design video games. You say, "That's so interesting. Tell me more." Watch their face light up. People love talking about their work when someone is genuinely curious. Or someone said, "How do you know Maya?" and they told you a funny story about how they met. You say, "That's so interesting. Tell me more." The conversation just keeps going. Here's the secret. You don't need to be an expert in anything they say. You just need to be curious. "That's so interesting. Tell me more" buys you time and makes the other person feel great. At a dinner party, someone mentions they just came back from living abroad for 2 years. You say, "That's so interesting. Tell me more." And now you have a 10-minute conversation without even trying. Say it with me. That's so interesting. Tell me more. Say it. That's so interesting. Tell me more. One more time. That's so interesting. Tell me more. Phrase 4. You've got it. Phrase 5. Have you tried? This is your small talk superpower at any event with food or drinks, which is almost every social event. You use it to connect over something you're both experiencing right now, in that moment. You're standing near the food table. Someone walks up. You've already said, "Hi, I'm Sarah." Now you point to a dish and say, "Have you tried the dip? It's amazing." Instant connection. Or you're at a drinks reception. You hand someone a glass and say, "Have you tried this? It's really good." That's all. You don't need anything else. Maybe the host made something special. You can say, "Have you tried the cake? I think Maya made it herself." And now you're talking about Maya, and you already know how to ask, "How do you know Maya?" if you need it. You can also use this phrase to ask about the event itself. At a festival or a market, you might say, "Have you tried the coffee from that stall over there? It's incredible." Works perfectly.
Say it with me.
Have you tried the dip? Say it. Have you tried the dip? One more. Have you tried the dip? That's phrase 5. And now, phrase 6, the one that closes the conversation gracefully. It was really nice meeting you. This is how you say goodbye without it being awkward. It's warm, it's polite, and it leaves a great impression. The party is winding down. You've had a great chat. You say, "It was really nice meeting you, James. I hope to see you again soon." Done. Perfect exit. Or maybe you need to move to another part of the room. You don't have to stay in one conversation all night. Just say, "It was really nice meeting you. I'm going to go say hi to a few more people." Totally natural. At a work event, you might add a small detail. "It was really nice meeting you, Mia. That's so interesting what you said about your work. I'll think about that." It makes the goodbye feel meaningful. And notice, you can use this phrase even if the conversation was short, even 5 minutes. "It was really nice meeting you" always sounds genuine and warm. It's never wrong to say it. Say it with me. It was really nice meeting you. Say it. It was really nice meeting you. One more time. It was really nice meeting you. That is phrase 6. And that's all 6. Okay, let's do a fast recap. Say every phrase out loud with me. Ready? Here we go. 1. Hi, I'm Alice. Say it. 2. How do you know Maya? Say it. 3. What do you do? Say it. 4. That's so interesting. Tell me more. Say it. 5. Have you tried the dip? Say it. 6. It was really nice meeting you. Say it. 6 phrases. That's genuinely all you need. Hi, I'm to open. How do you know to connect? What do you do to learn about them? That's so interesting. Tell me more to keep it going. Have you tried to bond over the moment? And It was really nice meeting you, to close with warmth. Now here's what I want you to do. Watch this video again, once today and once tomorrow. Each time you watch, pause after every phrase and say it out loud with me. Don't just listen, say it. That's the thing that makes these phrases automatic. Not reading them, not thinking about them, but actually saying them out loud. The more times you hear yourself say these phrases, the more natural they feel. And when you're at a real event and the moment comes, the words will just be there. That's how it works. Next time you walk into a party or a social event, you'll know exactly what to say. I'll see you in the next one.